My dear child, prepare your heart, for the extraordinary blessings I have prepared for you are drawing closer than ever before. Perhaps in the past months you have faced many difficulties, challenges, and moments where your faith seemed to be tested to its limits. But do not worry, for I am always by your side, watching over you and supporting you every step of the way. I see all your efforts, every drop of sweat, and every tear you have shed. Nothing in your life is meaningless, and no challenge is without value. Everything you have been through is to prepare you for the wonderful things I am about to do in your life. I know that at times you have felt discouraged, and sometimes life seems too harsh and difficult for you to continue. But remember, I have given you a strong and resilient spirit. Through these challenges, I am refining you like gold in the fire. Every pain and every trial is just a stepping stone to bring you closer to the blessings I have destined for you. What I am preparing to give you is far beyond what you can imagine. You may wonder why I allow trials and adversities to happen in your life. Why must you go through so much hardship? But, my child, know that your faith is being strengthened. I clearly see what you have endured, and I want you to know that your patience and faith have never gone unnoticed. I have observed every step you take, and I am pleased with your loyalty. Now, it is time for you to see your reward. The prayers you have sent to me were never in vain. Though at times you may feel that everything is delayed, in truth, it is just the time I use to prepare the best for you. When the time comes, blessings will pour out endlessly, and you will see that every moment of waiting was worth it. The blessings I am about to bestow upon you are not just small and temporary things. I am preparing to give you extraordinary blessings, things you have never seen before. Imagine a door opening before you, leading you into a world full of miracles and grace that I have set aside for you. You will see new doors open. Opportunities that you never imagined will come to you unexpectedly. Perhaps in your life, you have faced failures, moments of stumbling that made you doubt yourself and your future. But my child, remember that I am the one who never fails. Your stumbles are only stepping stones for you to realize that it is my strength that helps you overcome every difficulty. You do not need to be perfect, nor do you need to do everything right to receive the blessings I have for you. All you need to do is trust and receive. I go before you, like a giant clearing the way. Imagine, every obstacle you face will be cleared by me, opening up a path of prosperity and peace for you. As you walk on that path, do not worry or be afraid, for I will always be by your side. Sometimes life may lead you to places you never expected, new situations, opportunities you never predicted. Be bold and embrace them, for everything I've prepared for you brings goodness and blessings. You may face new experiences, situations you have never encountered before. You may feel anxious and afraid, but my child, do not worry. Remember, I am always with you. I have promised never to leave you, and that promise still holds true. Whether you walk through unfamiliar lands or face challenges you've never faced before, I will guide you every step of the way. Nothing happens outside of my control, and there is nothing that I cannot turn into a blessing for you. My dear child, know that my blessings are not limited to just one aspect of your life. I will bless your family, your work, and even the smallest of your efforts. Everywhere you step will carry my blessings. Even the ground you tread upon will receive the grace and prosperity that I pour out. When you arrive, blessings will follow. When you leave, grace will remain where you have been. Open your heart to receive the goodness I am about to give you. Do not doubt, for my love for you never changes. Every dream you've had, every prayer you've spoken, will come true. not because of your efforts or perfection, but because I love you. My love is boundless, and nothing can change that. There may be times when you feel that everything is delayed, that the blessings I promised seem to be held back. But my child, remember that my timing is perfect. I know exactly when the best time is to bless you. Every prayer you've made has been heard, and I am preparing the best for you. When the time comes, you will see that every bit of waiting was meaningful. Be patient and continue to pray. Do not lose heart, for my answer will come at the right time. Focus on living according to my word and trust that I will take care of you and your family. Everything you need has already been prepared by me, and it will all come in due time. My beloved, let your heart be filled with joy. Free yourself from burdens and do not let anything bind you. Rejoice in my love. Dance in the waters of grace, where you will find true freedom and renewal. Know that I am the one who makes the impossible possible. What you thought was too difficult, I will turn into great blessings. Doors you never predicted will open, and I will lead you into new realms of faith and glory. Keep walking with trust, for you are approaching a season of great victories. My dear child, prepare yourself to receive extraordinary blessings. Know that everything you've gone through is not in vain, and I am leading you to a place of prosperity and blessing. Do not let fear or doubt steer you away from the path I have set for you. Trust that I am always with you, and that my blessings will flow in your life like a powerful, unceasing river. Your dreams are about to come true, and your life will never be the same. Open your heart to receive, for I have prepared for you things greater than you have ever imagined. I have watched every step you've taken, and I see clearly that you have kept your faith, even in the toughest times. I see your loyalty, your unwavering perseverance when faced with trials. To you, life may have often seemed unfair and full of unexplained things. But even when the storms of life hit, you have clung to my promises and teachings. You have shown your loyalty, not just with words, but with the actions and patience you've displayed every day. I know that there are times when you have felt lonely. There are moments when you wonder why things haven't turned out as you wished, why it seems like there are no answers to the prayers you've lifted up to me. You may have felt that I wasn't listening, but my child, not a single one of your prayers has gone unheard. Your faith, whether you can see it or not, has been strengthening your soul. Every time you choose to trust in my promises, even when everything around you seems to be falling apart, you have made your faith grow stronger, and that has pleased me. You may not see it right now, but every act of faithfulness, every small action you take with patience and trust, is not in vain. I see it all, and I ensure that the reward will come at the perfect time. Whatever you do out of love for me, no matter how small, I take note of. Your silent prayers, the tears that no one else sees, the sacrifices that only you and I know about, all of these hold great value in my eyes. Faith is not easy. Many times the world tries to shake you, and the challenges you face may make you feel like giving up. But my child, I clearly see your steadfastness. You haven't let the difficulties dim your trust in me. Those long days of uncertainty, those late nights wondering why things happened the way they did, I was always there with you, and your faithfulness in those moments made me incredibly proud. In the times when you felt weakest, I was there, holding you up. You may not have sensed my presence clearly, but know that I never abandoned you. Like a father holding his child's hand as they walk down rough roads, I have always been by your side, guiding you through each difficult moment. Do you remember those times when you thought you wouldn't make it through. Maybe it was challenges at work, within your family, or in difficult relationships. I was always there, step by step, helping you keep going when your strength ran out. Sometimes you thought you were walking alone, but in truth, I was the one lifting you and carrying you through the hardest moments. My child, your faith has not only helped you overcome difficulties, but has also opened new doors you had never seen before. Every time you choose to trust in me instead of worrying, you open your heart to receive the blessings I have prepared for you. The dreams that once seemed impossible, I'm preparing to make them a reality. Trust that blessings are on their way, and you will see that all your efforts to hold on to faith have never been in vain. There may be times when you wonder why the blessings haven't arrived immediately. But remember, everything has its perfect time. I have arranged everything in your life according to a greater plan, a plan I have meticulously prepared to bring you to blessings greater than you can imagine. I encourage you, do not let anything shake your faith. You have kept the faith through trials, and now, continue. I know that life can be full of worries, uncertainties, and fears, but I also know that you possess an inner strength far greater than you realize. I have placed a flame of faith within you, and it is this flame that will help you keep moving forward, even when the road ahead seems unclear. Remember, nothing in your life is accidental. The challenges you face all have a purpose. I am using these challenges to shape you, to make you stronger, more resilient, and ready to receive the extraordinary blessings I have prepared for you. My beloved, the extraordinary blessings I have set aside for you are on their way. Keep holding on to your faith, because what I am about to do in your life will far surpass anything you can imagine. Every effort of yours, every bit of faithfulness will be richly rewarded. I encourage you to open your heart, trust in my perfect timing, and be ready to step into a season of new and extraordinary blessings. You are not walking alone, for I am always with you, leading, protecting, and pouring out endless blessings. Remember, I love you unconditionally, and your faith and faithfulness are never overlooked. Immerse yourself in my love, for this love never runs dry. It is not like human love, which is ever-changing, sometimes unstable, and dependent on circumstances. My love for you is unconditional, transcending all your mistakes, all your weaknesses. No matter how many times you fall, I will always extend my arms wide, ready to welcome you back. I know life sometimes feels full of pressure and worries that leave you exhausted. I see the days when you feel like you're drowning in darkness, unsure of which direction to go. But my child, do not let those struggles dim the truth that I'm right there beside you. Let me remind you that my grace is more than enough to overcome every challenge you are facing. You have heard of my grace, but perhaps you have not fully understood its strength and wonder. My grace is not just the forgiveness of mistakes. It is the strength, the support when you are weak, the encouragement when you feel unworthy. I give you grace so that you can rise again. Keep moving forward, even when the path ahead is filled with trials and hardships. In your daily life, you can see my grace everywhere. When you wake up in the morning and breathe in the fresh air, that is my grace. When you see the sunlight shining through the trees, that is my grace. Even in the smallest things, from the laughter of a child to the warmth of a coat in the winter, my grace is present. Do you know that every moment you live on this earth, I have a special plan for you? Everything that happens in your life, whether joy or sorrow, is under my care. I have arranged everything so that you can grow, so that your heart can become more like mine. Every time you go through a challenge, That is when my grace is working the strongest in your life. Remember, when you immerse yourself in my love and grace, you will find the peace that this world cannot give. The world will offer you many temptations, many fears and worries, but only in me will you find true peace. This is a peace that cannot be shaken by circumstances, cannot be broken by the pains of life. When you feel like you're falling, come to me, and you will find comfort and encouragement. When the burdens of life become too much for you, let me carry them. Remember, I never want you to face everything alone. I am here to walk with you, to share in your joys and sorrows. My grace is the strength you can rely on when you feel weak. It is the fresh water you can drink when your soul becomes dry. Never think you have to be perfect to deserve this grace. No, my grace is not for the perfect, but for those who know they need me, who need my love and forgiveness. In your daily life, you may encounter moments where you feel like you're not good enough, not strong enough to overcome challenges. But my child, do not let these negative thoughts hold you back. Remember, in the moments when you feel weakest, that is when my grace works the most powerfully. You don't have to rely on your own strength, because I am always here, ready to give you strength and encouragement. Now is the time for you to immerse yourself in my love and grace. Let it fill your heart, transforming you from the inside out. Don't worry about past mistakes, because my grace has covered them all. Live with the faith that I always love you, always ready to bless you, and walk with you through every step of your journey. When you feel my love, you will see that nothing in this world can compare to it. Nothing can separate you from that love. You will live with gratitude, with hope, and with peace. And in that moment, you will understand that my grace is not just forgiveness, but also strength, joy, and the abundant life you can experience in every moment. My beloved, remember that every day I give you a new opportunity to immerse yourself in my love and grace. Don't let anything stand in your way from receiving it. Open your heart wide and let me fill your life with wonders you cannot even imagine. I know you have faced many challenges, moments where it seemed like your hope was fading. But my child, remember that I have promised to be with you, to protect you, and to give you the very best. Through faith and patience, everything I've promised you will come true. I promised you will come. Faith, my dear one, is not just believing in what cannot be seen, but also trusting completely in my plan for you. When you place your trust in me, you are opening the door to miracles, to my love and grace flowing abundantly into your life. You may have thought that I had forgotten you, that my promises had become dim, but my child, I never forget anything I have said. I am the truth and the light, and every word I speak is an unchanging promise. In this journey of life, you will face many difficulties and trials. At those times, you may feel weary. You may even wonder why you must patiently wait. I understand that feeling, because I too went through similar moments during my time on earth. I endured, I prayed, and I waited for the perfect timing of my Heavenly Father for everything to happen according to His will. You need to understand that everything in your life has its time and plan, according to me. You may not always see it clearly right away, but trust that with faith and patience, everything will come at the right time. Patience, my beloved, does not mean sitting still and waiting without doing anything. Patience requires you to act in faith, to keep your heart peaceful and steady amid the storms. When you learn patience, you will also learn serenity and tranquility. You may have heard my story when I endured 40 days and nights in the desert. facing temptations and harsh trials. At that time, my heart remained steadfast, because I knew that my Heavenly Father had a perfect plan for me. Similarly, when you go through trials, remember that every difficulty has meaning. I do not let you bear anything without reason. It is the process for you to grow in faith, for your heart to become strong and steadfast. I want you to remember that I always keep my promises. Even if you feel that the world is chaotic and unjust, even if you feel lost, I am still here. The promises I have made to you, I will fulfill completely, not missing a single one. I promise to protect you. And you see, even in the moments when you don't realize it, I have always been the strong shield protecting you from the worst. In the times when you feel you don't have the strength to continue, I have lifted you up with the strength of my love. I promise to bless you, and that is not just about the blessings you can see with your eyes. Blessings are not only material wealth or fame. It is the joy in your heart, the peace when you rest in my arms. It is the gratitude when you wake up each day, knowing that you are living in the perfect plan I have prepared for you. And through patience, you will see each blessing bloom in your life. Every promise I have made will become a reality. I know that life is not always easy. You may have faced times when you wondered if I truly heard your prayers. But my child, remember, I never ignore your sincere prayers. There are times when I am silent, not because I don't hear, but because I want you to learn to trust in my greater plan. When you feel like you're waiting too long, that is when I am working silently, arranging everything so that the best will come to you at the most perfect time. You may see in your daily life that not everything always goes as you wish. You may have prayed many times for something, but the answer hasn't come yet. Do not lose heart, my child. I know what is best for you, and sometimes what you wish for may not be the best thing I have prepared for you. I have seen from afar. I know exactly what lies ahead, and I have already prepared to lead you through every challenge. I want to remind you of the story of Abraham, a man to whom I promised descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky. But he had to wait a very long time before seeing that promise fulfilled. And you see, Abraham's patience was rewarded. You too, be patient like Abraham. For through faith and patience, I will accomplish everything I have promised you. Each day, take time to talk with me, to listen to my voice in your heart. Don't let the difficulties take away your faith. Don't let the trials make you doubt my love and my promises. Remember, I'm always beside you, even in the moments when you cannot feel my presence. Hold fast to your faith, for I have already prepared all the good things for you. Look around you. Everything in your life is a testament to my love and care. I have given you breath each day, guided you through difficult paths, and granted you the wisdom to discern right from wrong. The challenges are not meant to weaken you, but to make you stronger and more resilient. And through all those trials, I will fulfill everything I have promised you. My child, I want you to understand that life is a journey. I know there will be times when you cannot see the light at the end of the road, but remember, I am the light. I have been here from the beginning, and I will be here forever. I do not just promise you good things in this life, but I also promise you an eternity filled with blessings. Trust in me. Learn to wait with patience, and you will see that nothing is impossible with me. When you face difficulties, do not forget that I am by your side, ready to help and guide you. My promises never change, and through faith, you will receive the peace you have always sought. I will always fulfill my promises, and that is not just a distant hope, but an evident truth in your life. I love you, and I will always be with you, guiding you through every trial and bestowing great blessings upon you. Today, I come to you, bringing the most profound promises and comfort from heaven. Never hesitate or be afraid, for I am opening new doors for you. These doors are not only material or circumstantial changes, but they are also doors leading you closer to me, so you can better understand the boundless love I have for you. In daily life, sometimes you feel like doors have closed, and everything seems impossible to continue. But trust that when one door closes, it is not the end, but the beginning of a miracle. I am preparing miracles for you in your family and in your life. Every challenge you are facing, every worry in your heart, is part of a bigger plan I have for you. Sometimes what you see in front of you is just a small part of the whole picture, and I have arranged good things ahead, ready to appear at the right time. In your family, I see everything. I know the tears you have shed, the sleepless nights worrying about your loved ones, and the prayers you have offered to me in silence. Know that none of your prayers go unheard. I have listened to every beat of your heart. Miracles will come, not in the way you expect, but in the way I have ordained. You may be expecting swift change, but I am working in the hearts of your loved ones, transforming hearts, breaking down invisible walls of misunderstanding, and bringing peace and love. Trust that I will help you bind your family members together more deeply through love and forgiveness. Reconciliation and healing are never easy, but I will walk with you every step of the way. When you put your trust in me, I will help you turn difficulties into opportunities for your family to grow stronger. You will see miracles blossom right in your home, where love will overflow and my peace will reign. Not only in your family, but miracles are also waiting for you in your personal life. Every dream, every aspiration you have held in your heart has been seen by me. You may feel that you have strayed too far from those dreams, or that they have become unreachable. But remember, I am the one who makes the impossible possible. Nothing is beyond my ability. I will open paths you never thought of, bringing opportunities you never expected. Perhaps you are waiting for a miracle in your work, or in finding a new direction for your career. I will lead you to where you belong, where you can fulfill all the potential I have placed within you. Do not fear changes, for every step has been guided by my hand. Sometimes you will face new challenges, but remember that those challenges are opportunities for me to show my strength through you. My child, be patient. Miracles do not always happen instantly, but they always come at the right time. I am cultivating your patience and faith because I want you to become a stronger person, not only in spirit, but also in how you face the world. Keep your faith strong, because when you cannot see what is happening, I am still working for you. I will open new doors, unexpected opportunities, and you will realize that everything you have gone through has brought you to this point. I know that sometimes life seems like a long journey with many unpredictable turns. There may be times when you want to give up, but remember, I have chosen you, and I will never abandon you. I am always there, listening to every prayer, guiding you through every difficulty. Believe that each day is a gift, and miracles are waiting for you ahead. I want you to understand that miracles are not just external changes, but also transformations from within. Forgiveness is one of the greatest miracles I have bestowed upon humanity. Learn to forgive yourself and those who have hurt you. When you forgive, your heart will be set free, and I will give you a peace that nothing can take away. Healing is also a miracle I want to give you. Whether it is physical, emotional, or spiritual healing, I can restore all. Come to me in your weakest moments and I will make you stronger. Trust that no matter what pain you have endured, I can heal it and make everything better. My child, always trust that I am opening new doors for you. Even when you cannot see what lies ahead, I already know every plan and intention for you. Miracles will come, not just in the moments you expect, but also in the moments you never anticipated. I will make your life richer, filled with miracles and joy. Every challenge is just part of the journey leading you closer to the wonderful things I have prepared for you. Keep faith in your heart, and never forget that I love you, am always with you, and miracles are very near. The doors are ready to open, and you will see the miracles I have reserved just for you, in your family, and in your life. I see all that you have been through, the sacrifices and the love you have given to your family. Sometimes you feel the burden of family is overwhelming, the conflicts, financial struggles, or worries about the future. But remember, I am here to support you and your family. I bless your family with my unconditional love. When you feel tired, come to me, for I am the source of the energy and strength you need. Every time you pray for your family, you're not just sending up empty words, but powerful prayers. I hear them and I respond. My blessings cover all the relationships in your family, from your spouse, parents, to your children. Conflicts will be reconciled, wounds will be healed, and mutual understanding will increase. I will bless each member of your family, strengthening them in love, teaching them to forgive, and helping them respect one another. In your work, I see your efforts. Sometimes you feel as though you are being pushed into difficult situations with challenges that seem impossible to overcome. But rest assured, my child, I never abandon you. I have granted you the wisdom and strength to overcome those challenges. I will bless the work of your hands, not only so you can live comfortably, but also so you can be a light in your workplace. You will embody honesty, dedication, and gratitude in your work, and through that, blessings will pour forth abundantly. When you work diligently with reverence for me, I will cause your efforts to bear fruit. Your work will not be a burden, but will become an opportunity for you to experience joy and fulfillment. I will open new doors for you, presenting opportunities that you had never considered. Nothing can stop you when you work under the light of my blessings. Not only in your family and work, but in every step you take, I will bless you. Don't worry about the future, for I have arranged everything. The path you walk may have many turns and may lead you to unexpected places, but rest assured, I am always with you. I will guide you, step by step, so you won't lose your way. The land on which you tread will also be blessed. Imagine, each step you take on the earth is not merely a physical action, but a declaration of my presence. Wherever you go, you will carry my blessings with you. The places that seem dark will be illuminated. The places that feel barren will become refreshed. The ground beneath your feet will yield fruit, and the plans you set forth will succeed, because I have blessed them. Even in moments when you feel weak, when things don't seem to go your way, remember that my blessing is still at work. I never forget you, and I never leave you. When you feel lost, know that I am guiding you on the right path. Trust in the plan I have for you, for it is good, not to harm you, but to give you hope and a future. My blessings are not only things you can see with your eyes. Sometimes blessings lie in what seems small, but they have the power to change your entire life. A word of encouragement when you're weary, a smile from a loved one when you feel lonely, or even a sense of peace in your soul when you face challenges. These are all my blessings. I want you to know that my blessings are not limited to one area of your life. They encompass everything, from your work, your family, love, to your health and prosperity. These blessings may not always appear immediately, but they are always present, working in your life every day. When you look back, you will see my hand everywhere. I will bless you in the decisions you make, in the choices you face. Sometimes you will feel confused, unsure of what to do, but remember that you are never alone. I am here, listening to your prayers, guiding you with every step. Be strong and courageous, for I will always walk with you, lifting you up in every situation. Trust that what I have prepared for you is always the best, even when you can't see it clearly. Every challenge is an opportunity for you to grow. Every obstacle is a door to new possibilities, and every loss is a promise of something better to come. I want you to remember that my blessings are not just for the present, but they extend into the future. I do not only bless you today, but also tomorrow and forever. Wherever you go and whatever you do, my blessings will follow you, protecting and guiding you. Hold on to faith and hope, for I never break my promises. My blessings are an unchanging covenant, a promise of a future filled with hope, love, and peace. Each new day is an opportunity for you to experience my love, a chance for you to realize that my blessings are covering your life, from the great to the smallest details. Walk in confidence, for I have blessed you. Every path you take will be illuminated, every effort you make will be rewarded, and every dream you have will come true, because I am always by your side, blessing you in every aspect of life. You do not need to worry, nor do you need to fear. I am here, always with you, always going before you, like a giant protecting and leading the way. Let your heart be light and at peace, for I am your keeper, never leaving you alone to face life's great challenges by yourself. Challenges are not something you need to worry about. They are not sent to frighten you, but to teach you to trust in me more. Sometimes the storms come not because you are weak, but so that you can realize my strength and the trust you need to place in me. Remember, every challenge is just a step closer to me, for when you have me, you have no reason to fear anything. I know there have been times when you felt like you were walking alone, unable to feel my presence. But my child, do not let that feeling deceive you. I am always with you, even when you don't realize it. Just like the sunlight is always there, even when hidden by the clouds. I am right beside you. You need only call out, and I will answer. Let your soul open up and feel the peace I am sending your way. Don't let fear fill your heart, for when you let me in, that space will be filled with light and hope. When you face difficulties in life, when you feel like you're in a dead end, remember that I always know where you are. Not only do I see you, but I also know what you are thinking and feeling. I know every time you fall, and I know how to lift you up, leading you through the darkest paths. Don't be afraid, because even when everything around you seems to collapse, I will stand firm beside you. I am your fortress. I am your strength. Nothing can defeat you when you walk with me. Have you ever seen towering walls, barriers that seem impossible to overcome? I will be the giant standing before you, breaking down every obstacle. Whenever you encounter a wall, do not lose heart, for I have the strength to bring that wall down. What you see as impossible, with me, all things are possible. Remember that no limit is too great, no challenge too difficult when you have me by your side. Your life will not lack its share of difficulties, and there will be paths where you feel like you're walking into darkness. But rest assured, for I have gone ahead of you with a lamp, lighting your way. I will not let you walk alone in the dark. My light will illuminate the path. And even if you must traverse barren lands, even if your soul feels anxious and uncertain, I will still take your hand and lead you through. When you feel lonely, remember that I promised never to leave you. I chose you before you were formed in your mother's womb. I have known you and loved you long before you knew this world. I know everything about you, your pain, your fears, even the unfulfilled dreams and expectations you have not yet reached. Every time you call me, I listen. Every time you seek me, I respond. Let me remind you that in everything you do not need to rely on your own strength. I am your infinite source of strength. When you are weary and exhausted, remember that I am the living water, the place where you find rest and renewal. You don't need to carry everything on your own. Let me share your burden with you. Let me be the one you lean on, for when you fall into my wings, you will be safe and at peace. Life will sometimes bring challenges that weigh heavily on you, moments when you feel like you cannot go on. But trust that in every moment, I am always with you. I am the one who shields you from the storm, and when you are at your weakest, that is when I reveal my great power. My strength does not come from external displays of might, but from the unconditional love I have for you. I always protect you, whether you are aware of it or not. Every day, I long for you to live in peace, without worry or fear of anything. Even if storms arise, even if challenges come, remember that I am always beside you. Let your heart place complete trust in me, for only I know your path, and only I truly know what you need. I will always guide you, lead you through the most difficult places, and set you on the path to peace. Remember that no matter where you go, I am always ahead of you, protecting and opening the way for you. You do not need to know everything, for I am the one who knows all. You do not need to worry about the future, for your future is already in my hands. Every step you take, I have prepared in advance. The only thing you need to do is trust in me. Walk with me with a heart full of faith and hope. Remember my words. Do not worry. Do not be afraid. The things you are facing today, the challenges and difficulties, none of them can harm you when you have me by your side. I am the one who protects you, the one who leads you through every challenge. You only need to place your trust in me, for I will never let you walk alone. My beloved, walk with strong faith, for I am going before you, like a giant protector, like a light illuminating your path. My beloved, everything you have prayed for, the dreams you hold in your heart, remember that I have heard them all. And I will not let anything hinder you from receiving the best that I have prepared for you. Rest assured that every prayer you have uttered, every dream you have sown in your heart, I am watching over. But the miracle here is not in your effort, but in the boundless love I have for you. There may be times when you think you need to do more, try harder, or become a better person to deserve the things you hope for. But remember, my love for you does not depend on your accomplishments. You are not the one who must create miracles in your life. I have done that for you long ago when I welcomed you into my arms. I see every small effort of yours, every silent tear, every hidden aspiration. I know there are nights when you sit by the window, gaze up at the sky, and pray. My dear, know that your prayers do not fall into the void. I have heard every single one. I have not missed a thing from you. And the miracle is, I not only hear, but also act for you. I prepare everything so that when the right time comes, you will see your dreams come true in ways you never imagined. But my child, there is one thing I want you to remember carefully. You need to eliminate the doubts in your heart. Doubt is the barrier that prevents the blessings I have prepared for you. Do you know I am always willing to give you every good thing? But when your heart is filled with doubt, when you do not truly believe that I will answer your prayers, you are unintentionally creating an invisible wall, blocking my blessings. I want you to open your heart. Trust fully in my love for you. You do not need to seek that love, for I have given it to you unconditionally. Let your heart be as open as an empty field, so that I can sow the seeds of blessing in it. When you open your heart, when you trust completely and without doubt, you will see me give you things beyond your imagination. Have you ever felt like you are standing before a great door but cannot step through? Those are the moments when doubt appears. You might think you're not worthy, that your dreams are too big, or that I have forgotten you. But remember, nothing is too big for me. What you dream of is never too far-fetched, for I am the one who created the entire universe, and I will not abandon any of my children. Step beyond the fear, remove the doubt, and receive the blessing. Do you know, you are my heir. I have shaped you since you were in your mother's womb. Every detail of your life is part of my plan. You're not just a random being that appeared on this earth, but you were destined long before you were born. You were created in my image, and thus, you have the right to inherit all that belongs to me. Can you imagine? You are the heir of an infinite treasure, not of gold or worldly wealth, but of spiritual blessings, of love, peace, and boundless joy. I have granted you the right to inherit those blessings, and nothing in this world can take them away. Even when you face difficulties or challenges, remember that you are my child, and nothing can change that truth. I have chosen you. You do not need to do anything to prove your worth, for I have declared you as my child long before you even knew of my existence. You are a part of my family, and all that I have is yours. There may be times when you wonder if I truly understand what you are going through. You might think that I am too far above, too distant, to notice the small worries in your daily life. But my dear child, I am never far from you. I know every detail of your life, and I care about the smallest things. I know when you need encouragement, when you need a hand to lean on. I know when you worry about finances, health, or your family. Nothing is too small or too great for me. You don't need to worry because I have prepared everything for you. I know your needs even before you ask, and I will meet them in the most perfect way. I have seen the days when you worked hard, those moments when you felt like you couldn't go on anymore. And I want you to know that I never left you during those times. I have always been beside you, preparing everything to bring you peace and wholeness. Trust that I have seen all your efforts, and I will not let you lack anything. Remember that I am not only the creator of the universe, but also your Father, the one who knows every need you have. I will never leave you to face all the difficulties on your own. I am here to guide you, to give you what you need, and even more than what you expect. My child, in every step of your life, you always have me by your side. Your dreams and prayers are never in vain, for I'm at work in your life every day. You are my heir, loved and specially cared for. I know your needs and have prepared great blessings for you. The only thing I desire from you is to cast aside all doubt and open your heart to receive my love and blessings. You don't have to go through this life alone. I am here, and I have always been here, to guide you to better things, to the dreams you once thought were impossible. Trust me and open your heart, for my blessings are waiting for you. My dear child, I see the struggles you are facing, the worries and disappointments you hold in your heart. I know there are times when life makes you feel weary, and it seems like your prayers go unanswered. But remember, I never forget you, nor do I let you suffer without a greater purpose waiting ahead. Don't lose heart, don't give up, and don't let your heart be clouded by doubt. I am here with you, and I am listening to every prayer you speak. Never forget, every promise I make will come to pass. My answers do not come in the way you always expect, nor do they always come in the timing you predict. But trust that I will answer you at the right time, in the most perfect way. Sometimes the delay is not silence, but rather me preparing the best for you. I know you better than you know yourself, and I am arranging everything to be in its proper place. My beloved, I want you to remember that every time you come before me in prayer, you are opening a conversation with me. Prayer is not just about asking for things, it's about placing your trust in me. Sometimes the answer comes immediately. Sometimes it comes gradually. And sometimes it's not what you expected. But no matter what, I will always answer. My answer could be, yes, wait, or I have something better for you. Whatever the answer is, trust that I always want the best for you. When you feel discouraged, when you look around and see others receiving blessings while you are still waiting, don't compare. Everyone has their own journey, their own plan that I have set out for them. Be patient and trust that I have a plan just for you, and you are exactly where I want you to be. Remember, your life is not a race, but a journey of faith. My dear one, my time is not like your time. To me, a day can be like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years just like a day. But this does not mean I am slow or have forgotten you. Everything I do has a reason and purpose. I never make a mistake in timing. My answer will come when everything is ready, when you have grown enough to receive the blessings I have for you, and when the circumstances have been set for you to receive it in the best way. Look back at your life. Haven't there been times when you thought you were ready, but when the time came, you realized I was right in making you wait? Sometimes, the waiting is a chance for you to learn, grow, and become stronger. It's a time to prepare your heart and life for the greater blessings I will give. Be patient and trust that I know what is best for you, and I will never do anything to harm you. My beloved, I see the pain you've gone through, the times you've fallen and cried alone. I was there, holding you and wiping away your tears, even when you didn't realize it. But remember, through those trials, I also see your strength. Every time you get back up after a fall, you become stronger. Every prayer you offer, whether from pain or weariness, is a sign of your unshakable faith. I know that sometimes you feel exhausted, as if you have nothing left to offer in prayer. But even in those moments when you can't find the words, I still understand what is in your heart. Keep praying, even if it's with simple words, sighs, or tears. I understand everything you go through, and I will never let you face it alone. Never think that your prayers are useless. No prayer is ignored or forgotten by me. Sometimes the results of your prayers aren't things you can see right away, but they are slowly changing you from the inside. Prayer softens your heart, makes you more sensitive to my guidance. It helps you become more patient, more trusting in what I'm doing in your life. Keep praying for what you desire, but also pray that you may understand and accept my will for your life. My will may be different from your desires, but trust that it is always better than anything you can imagine. My dear child, while you are waiting for my answer, do not let that time be in vain. Waiting is an opportunity for you to grow in faith and love. You may not see everything I am doing in your life, but trust that everything is unfolding according to my good plan. Continue to love and care for those around you. Continue to walk in my light and spread love to everyone. In your daily life, you will find much to learn and grow from. It may be in the relationships you have, in your work, or even in the smallest things, like how you face challenges. Waiting is not wasted time. It is a time of preparation for the great things I will bring to you. I want you to remember, nothing is coincidental in my plan. Every event in your life is a piece of the larger picture I am painting. Sometimes you cannot see the whole picture, but I know exactly what is happening. Every difficulty, every challenge has its purpose: to help you grow, to prepare you for the blessings I have in store for you. Trust that when I begin a work in your life, I will complete it. Nothing I do is left unfinished. I never start something without the intention of bringing it to completion. You may feel as if you are in the middle of the journey, not yet seeing the outcome, but believe that I am guiding you towards the best that is yet to come. There may be times when you pray, when you earnestly seek me for something. You long for my response, and in your heart, you may feel anxious, wondering why your prayer has not been answered immediately. But my dear child, trust that it is not because I have not heard you, but because I know the right time for everything you are waiting for. Everything is predestined, and what you ask for will come when the time is perfect, when all things are ready and aligned for your life. Think about a small seed planted in the ground. When you plant it, you may not see any immediate changes, but beneath the surface, that seed is silently growing, rooting itself deep into the earth, waiting for the right time to sprout and rise up. Just like your prayers. Some things in life need time to grow and align. I hear every one of your prayers, and when the right time comes, you will see great blessings flow into your life like a sweet river. Do not be discouraged. Do not doubt. Your faith will be the key that opens the door to blessings. As you maintain your faith, I will work on your path, leading you step by step through every challenge and bringing you to the marvelous things I have already prepared. Do not let fear or impatience blur your faith. Be patient in waiting, for what I have for you far exceeds anything you can imagine. My protection for you and your family. Do you know that I not only care for you, but also constantly protect and watch over your family? Your family is a great blessing that I have given you, and I will protect and care for them with unconditional love. Nothing is too difficult for me. I know every concern in your heart about your family, about those you love. There may be days when your family faces illness, financial difficulties, or any other challenge, but remember that I am always here, surrounding your family with the wings of protection and blessing. Like a shepherd who never leaves his flock, I am always close to your family, guarding them from the dangers and traps of this world. Even when life gets stormy, I promise you that no harm will come to those I love and keep. When you feel helpless, lay all your worries upon me. You do not have to carry it all alone. I will lift up your family, place them under my protection, and nothing can harm them. Let me care for you and your loved ones. There are days when you wake up with worries for your loved ones. You fear they may face danger or encounter unwanted things in life. But I want you to know that every person in your family is in my powerful hands. I'm always watching over them, always walking with them. Every prayer you lift for your family, every word of love you send to me, has not been overlooked. I have heard, and I have responded by caring for and protecting them in the best way. Do you know that my love for your family is even greater than your love for them? because I created them. I know every hair on their head, and there is nothing I do not care about. When you ask me to care for and protect your family, rest assured that I have placed your family under my mighty wings. They will be protected from all harm, and I will give them the strength to overcome every challenge they face. When your family faces difficulties, I am the source of help and healing. Your family cannot escape the difficulties and challenges of life, but know that I am the source of comfort and healing for them. Whenever your family encounters a difficult situation, call upon me. I will bring healing, peace, and hope, not only for you, but also for your loved ones. Do you remember the story of the paralyzed man whose friends brought him before me to seek healing? It was their faith that moved me to heal the man. Likewise, your faith can bring healing and blessings to your family. When you pray with steadfast faith, I will send strength and healing to those you love. I never refuse a prayer that comes from a believing heart. My peace always dwells in your family. Life is sometimes full of uncertainties, but I want you to know that my peace will reign in your family. When the outside world is in turmoil, when difficulties and challenges come, your family will still receive my peace and serenity. I will envelop them in love, and no storm will be able to shake my protection. Whenever you feel anxious for your family, offer that anxiety to me. I will give you peace that surpasses all understanding, peace that does not depend on circumstances, but depends on your faith in me. Trust that I am always here, always present in your life and your family's life. When you lay every burden upon me, you will see your heart freed from anxiety, and my peace will reign in your home. My dear child, your life is a journey that has been predetermined in my plan. Nothing happens without my knowledge. Trust that every challenge you and your family face is a step toward greater blessings. When you entrust everything to me, when you keep your faith that everything will happen in its due time, you will see that I am always the one who keeps promises, the one who protects and cares for you. I love you with an unchanging love, and nothing in this life can separate you from that love. Keep praying, keep trusting, and you will see that what you ask for will come at the right time, and it will be better than you could ever imagine. Today, I want you to know that the blessings I am preparing for your life will far exceed anything your imagination can grasp. Remember, I never forget you, and I am always watching over you, preparing the best for you, whether you realize it or not. Have you ever felt like you're stuck between dreams and reality? The dreams you've cherished in your heart, the desires you've prayed for over time, may sometimes cause you to feel discouraged when they haven't yet come to pass. But my dear child, don't forget that my time is different from yours. I work according to my time and plan, and what you are waiting for, I will bring to fruition at the right moment, in the right way, far beyond your expectations. I see all your efforts, your faith, and even your tears. I will not abandon you. My child, have you ever longed for something great in your life? The dreams you've carried in your heart for so long, perhaps you've thought they were too far away, unattainable. But I tell you, those dreams will soon become reality. Do you remember when I said, ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and the door will be opened to you. That is my promise to you. It's not just empty words, but an eternal commitment from me. If you keep the faith, if you continue to pray persistently, miracles will happen in your life. No matter how grand your dreams are, I will make them come true, for nothing is impossible for me. Do not be afraid if everything seems to be moving too slowly. There are times when I need to plant seeds in your heart and let them grow according to my time. Don't worry if you don't see immediate change. What matters is that you're on the right path, and I am always with you. Believe that I am working in your life, even when you cannot see it. And when the time comes, when everything is ready, the blessings I have prepared for you will flow like a river, full of happiness and joy that you've never known before. Have you ever wondered if I truly listen to your prayers? Perhaps you've prayed about your work, your family, your health, or your future, but haven't seen results. My dear child, I want you to know that I always listen to every whisper of yours. Every prayer you make matters to me, and I will answer them in the way I see best for you. Sometimes I respond immediately, sometimes I ask you to be patient, and sometimes I guide you to a path you never thought of. But regardless of my answer, trust that I always have a perfect plan for you. I not only hear your prayers, but I also take care of you in every small detail of life. I know what you need, not only materially, but also spiritually and emotionally. When you feel tired, I am your strength. When you feel lonely, I am your faithful friend. When you feel abandoned, I am your safe refuge. Remember, you never have to walk alone, because I am always with you. Remember, what you see in the present is only a small part of the grand plan I have for you. You may be going through challenges, difficulties, but these are only stepping stones to greater things I am preparing for you. Don't let these hardships discourage you, for they are not the final destination. Look beyond. Look into the future I've set for you, a future full of blessings, joy, and abundance. I will give you more than what you ask for. You ask me to help you overcome obstacles in your work, but I will grant you a promotion you never dreamed of. You ask me to bless your family, and I will bring unity, happiness, and perfect love to you. You ask me for health, and I will give you extraordinary strength, not only physically, but also spiritually and mentally. What I've prepared for you will far exceed your expectations because I am the Almighty. I am your loving Father. Remember, you are not a stranger to me. You are my child, and you are my heir. Everything I have I am willing to give to you. There is nothing good that I withhold when you come to me in faith and loyalty. I have prepared everything for you, from the small things in daily life to the grand dreams you've cherished for so long. You are the heir to the kingdom of heaven, and all the blessings are ready for you, as long as you believe and walk in my light. Have you ever thought about this? You are my child, the heir to all the blessings in heaven. This means that you don't need to fear or worry about your future. I have predestined you for a life full of blessings, a life where your dreams not only come true, but far exceed your imagination. The only thing that can stop you from receiving these blessings is doubt. I see the moments when you feel insecure, worried about the future. I see the times when you wonder if I am really listening and taking care of you. But my dear child, don't let doubt diminish your faith. I have said, if you believe, all things are possible. So cast away your doubt and trust completely in me. Believe that I always keep my promises, and the great blessings I have prepared for you will come faster than you think and far beyond your imagination. My dear child, I invite you to stand firm in faith and patiently wait for the wonderful things I am about to bring into your life. Be persistent during difficult times, for that is when I am working most powerfully. The blessings I have for you will not only enrich your life, but they will also serve as a powerful testimony to my love and power in your life. Walk with trust and hope, for great things are coming. I will not only make your dreams come true, but will do even more. Prepare your heart, for the blessings I have for you will far exceed your imagination. My dear child, I love you and am always ready to give you every good thing. Keep trusting and waiting, for I am preparing something miraculous for you.